Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best floor-standing speakers.
Starting at number 5.
Sony SSCS3. We recently re-evaluated our budget floor-standing speaker options. While there were plenty of models available, we thought we could do better and find a model for you that would just knock it out of the park. And we did. The Sony SSCS3S are everything we want from an affordable pair of speakers, delivering clean and clear sound quality that feels natural and realistic. Unlike many inexpensive speakers, the SSCS3S have a solid build and looks that are as clean as the sound. They are quite old now, but have aged spectacularly well. Other affordable models like the Onkyo SKF 4800 perform well, but why would you buy them when you could have a pair of speakers that are as assured and confident as these? In our opinion, however, there are some rough edges to the SSCS3S. While in general, the sound quality performs well, we did notice that movie audio could be a little harsh and grating at times, with the treble becoming hard to listen to. This is a common problem with affordable speakers, but somehow, we found even more frustrating here, given how well the speakers perform with things like music. If you want an affordable pair of speakers that excel at movie audio, check out the Klipsch R26FA below. Otherwise, we think the SSCS3S remain one of the best floor-standing speaker options at this price point.
Coming at number 4.
SVS Prime Pinnacle. The SVS Prime Pinnacle are appropriately named, because in our opinion they really are the best floor-standing speakers you can buy right now. In terms of sound, value, and design, they just crush it. The audio quality manages to be both breathtakingly powerful and surprisingly articulate, handling heavy dance and hip-hop as easily as delicate folk music. SVS held the previous top spot on this list, with the brilliant but awkwardly shaped Ultra Towers. We think the Prime Pinnacle fix everything that we didn't like about those speakers, and with some added secret sauce, and a friendlier and more accommodating shape, making it easy to place them. Other speakers, like the amazing Focal Cora 826S, may have even better sound, but they can't boast the all-around quality of the Prime Pinnacles. We must warn you that the SVS Prime Pinnacles are unforgiving. Powering these with a cheap amplifier will reduce the sound quality, and they need quality components to get the best out of them. At the current price, this may not be an issue for most people. Chances are if you can afford them, you've got a good amp anyway, but they are significantly less forgiving than a speaker like the Acoustics 3050i, below. All the same, we believe these are the best floor-standing speakers you can buy at the moment. Read our in-depth review.
At number 3.
Triangle Borea BR08. It may seem like a small detail, but make sure that whenever you can, you're using the provided spikes to anchor your new speaker in place. They should be adjusted so that the speaker doesn't rock, thus giving your precious floor standers really solid contact with the surface. Putting in spikes keeps the speaker cabinet as still as possible and allows any movement of the drive units to translate into pushing air rather than moving the cabinet itself. As this list shows, there's no shortage of talented floor-standing speakers on the market, with the Triangle Borea BR08 providing another excellent example of a pair that gives you just a little bit of that special something. The cabinets may look a little basic, but look a tad closer and you'll appreciate that they're solid, well-made and unquestionably neatly finished. The provided plinths bolt onto the bottom for a bit of extra stability, although we'd prefer the spikes to be a little sharper to penetrate through thicker carpets.
Number 2 of my list.
Wharfedale Diamond 12.3. For customers just looking to get their first hi-fi all put together, the Wharfedale Diamond 12.3 is our outstanding affordable floor stander right now, so much so that we've lavished it with multiple awards trophies over the past few years. The Diamond 12.3 are sonically even more impressive than the revered 12.1, and considering the fact that the latter are 5-star performers, that's not an easy task. Competition at this price comes from the impressive ELAC debut 2.0 f5.2 and 5-star Fine Audio f302i, but we still feel that it's the Wharfedales that offer supremely good value. They aren't massive speakers, just 98 centimeters tall, but they benefit from having space to truly breathe. Give them a bit of inward angling and you'll be fine, even if their wide sound dispersion means you don't have to fret about being millimeter perfect. Sonically, they're classic Wharfedale, smooth, even-handed and refined. Feed them a crummy signal and they're skilled at revealing the shortcomings without exaggerating them, rounding off rough edges and downplaying unwanted aggression without sounding like they're smothering the music itself.
And number 1.
Acoustics 5040. If you twisted our arm and told us to pick the floor-standing speakers that we felt were providing the best value for money at full price right now, the Acoustics 5040 would be hard to beat. The British brand's 5000 series sits in between the more budget 3000 series and the pricier concept range, with the 5040 acting as the smaller of the two floor standers in the series. As is the case across the 5000 line, the 5040 used the brand's continuous curved cone design for its mid/bass drivers, bringing together the rigidity advantages of standard conical cones with the high-frequency breakup characteristics associated with a more flared design. The results are a triumph. Match them with slightly more refined partnering electronics and the 5040 will sound magnificently precise and clear, with agility and grip to give that full sense of fun and life. We're keen on how these towers sound composed, controlled and measured when needed, with a sense of organization that doesn't drop when the music becomes demanding. Tonally, they're a tad lean, but not so far as to become problematic. The more expensive Wharfedale Evo 4.4 are certainly a sophisticated alternative, yet Acoustics 5040 are so even-handed and balanced that they let your songs shine without ever getting in the way. Partnered them with care and they'll deliver a performance that feels class-leading at this level.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.